Quest presents an unabridged recording of On the First Day of Christmas by Faith Hogan, narrated by Aoife Mcmahon. Prologue. The Past. Jade, emerald, lizard, lime, shamrock, seafoam and chartreuse. So many colours, blending and pinging into each other while drumming out their own tattoo from far across the North Sea. It was as if a celestial realm had opened a window in the sky, and with every heartbeat it was tearing up the familiar black, wider and wider, so you could almost believe that very soon heaven itself would be visible to the naked eye. Liv shook herself out. The last thing she wanted to be thinking about now was heaven, or any kind of paradise that felt no more real than pie in the sky. Or death, or dying. She could do that every second of the day if she allowed her mind to wander, even just a fraction from the steady path she'd worn out with wishful thinking. It was really blinkered hopefulness that she knew no oncologist would ever encourage in the face of what was inevitable. It was just a matter of time, and not very much of it at that. More nights than she cared to admit now, Liv found herself, in the darkest hours when sleep raced like a rapid fox just always out of reach, even resorting to prayer. Whoever said there were only 40 shades of green obviously hadn't seen Aurora Borealis. Rachel yawned as she snuggled further beneath the heavy blanket Pete had wrapped around them. I don't think they ever meant that there were only 40 shades. Liv laughed and rubbed against her twin affectionately. It still shocked her, that feeling that the very fabric of Rachel had changed so much. They had spent a lifetime being identical, and suddenly, within the space of months, it seemed that one had wasted away to half the person of the other. Liv gasped. It was a sharp intake of breath at the sadness that had somehow become everything she was now, even if she pretended otherwise. God, it's more beautiful than I ever remember seeing it before.
It is the most dramatic display ever. The weather forecaster was banging on about it earlier when I went to visit my nan.
Pete said, taking a handful of crisps and munching thoughtfully. The sky looked as though someone had emptied out a paint box on the other side of the universe, and all the most brilliant...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?